What is up, guys? It's Clash here. We are back with another video of Recall. It's been a minute since we last did an episode. Yeah, I think it's time to figure out what happened at Happy Havok. Let's get into this. So, any questions? Yes, Dakota. I don't like my portrait. I'm way more muscular than that. Your portrait is for illustrative purposes only, darling. It doesn't need to look exactly like you. I hate to interrupt your little reunion, but I happen to recruit a new member. Give him a warm welcome. Hello, it's me, Bruno. I hope I'm not too late to the party. Bruno, nice. Now we can start kicking some abute. Wonderful news. The plan's main gear. Well. I already started to think I wouldn't see you again. Can't let you have all the fun, can I? Alright, everybody. Let's go through the plan one last time. As most of you will be aware, there are many mysteries surrounding the entity that follows Bruno. Furthermore, due to the confidential background of this phenomena, neither Gio nor myself are allowed to delve into extended details. But one thing is certain, we can make use of it and put an end to Dominik's threat once and for all. Not so fast. This thing won't just go and do as I say, unfortunately. Headstone will, or at least that's what Dominik said. Still, it has aligned with your intentions thus far, hasn't it? Until it didn't. A while back I tried to bring Harry back, and well, he would have been with us right now if that's gone well. If I might add, I've been following New Order's traces for quite some time, which led me to discover a few things about the nature of this entity. Again, I can't divulge much, but it all seems to point that at some point it turned against him, which means we can expect it to tilt to our side. Correct. We might not know the full extent of their intentions, but one thing is certain, just like us, it doesn't seem to hold Dominik in high regard. This is all still a big if though, isn't it? What other choice do we have? Let's roll with it and hope for the best. Fine, I suppose it works. Great. Moving on. There's a second undeniable fact. That Dominik's within memories seem to possess some level of self-awareness. They take notice with when recollections are being tinkered with. This is mostly conjecture. But God, these big words, Chester, you're hurting my head. We believe this may be due to vestiges? Vestige? Due to vestiges. I'm stupid. Being left by the entity after abandoning him. Makes sense. Dominik noticed every time we dove into memories. And that's precisely why our plan avoids any direct contact with him. So, don't be impatient, darling. I'm getting there. Pay attention, because I don't like repeating myself. Thanks to the careful research of that detective, we've managed to discover the detail of crucial importance. Dominik's dear mother is currently being taken care of at Wilco's. Dominik's mother? You've heard well. Why is this important to us, you may wonder? Well, ask yourself this. What do old people enjoy the most? Playing bingo. Besides that, they love telling stories, sharing their life experience. The operation will go as follows. You, young man, will show up at the place disguised as a nurse. You will locate the room she's staying in and make your way in. Then, acting as casual as possible, you'll proceed to show interest in her, especially in how she met her husband, the love of her life, aka Dominik's father. Listen closely, because this is important. We need her to tell you about the day in which they met for the first time. I know where this is going. Yes, you guessed it, young man. I hope you enjoyed being a killjoy, because once you're inside that memory, you'll do everything in your power to ruin that encounter. Which will mean no happily ever after, which will mean no Dominik will ever be conceived. This is a great master plan. Well, excuse me. Do you have any better ideas? Be my guest, enlighten. I didn't mean to underappreciate your efforts. It's just that it sounds a bit over the top. I mean, consequences of going that far couldn't end up causing a butterfly effect of sorts. God only knows what else could get wiped out besides Dominik. Would he prefer a slightly different reality or no reality at all? No reality at all. Put it simply, Dominik intends to wipe us all out. It's far from being a perfect plan. We have no time. We need to act fast. But even if we get rid of Dominik, there would still be Leon and Henrietta to finish the job he started. Turns out they were working with. That has already been taken. Really? Alright then. Are you with us, Mr. Brightside? You've been silent for quite a while. Yeah, all good. Very well. With all that being said, if you're free of any more inquiries, let us get to work. Everything's clear, leave it to me, guys. Excellent. The inspector and I will take you there. You'll want a psychic to lend you a hand during the operation. I would like Harry by my side. Any volunteers? Me, I'll go with you. Lucas. Let's not waste any more time, Mr. Make-Believe. We're ready to get moving. Very well. I hereby declare the operation started. Alright, I should hold my glasses like he does. It started. If there's anything I can't stand, it's the smell of hospital. Avoid mentioning a lot of workers are used to it. I know. Well, you ready? Let's do this. Let's go. First door. Okay, got it. Second door. Third door. And fourth. Aha! Fifth door. Fifth time's the charm. It's Miss Skye! Bro, what is this? Isn't it a bit early for supper? Miss Skye? Bruno, is that you? I didn't know the hospital was hiring. Are you? Wait, let me take this garbage off. What are you doing? It's okay, I know her. Miss Skye, what happened? What inevitably happens to us all, honey. Time's passage. This lady's getting quite old. My time is fast approaching. Is Dominik your son? Dominik? I mean, Javier. Are you friends with my boy? How is he doing? I haven't heard from him in years. Yeah, friends. He's, fine. I'm sure he'll, drop by anytime. He must be a fully grown man by now. My boy. Yeah, listen, Miss Skye. I was hoping you could tell us about how you met your husband. That's why we're here. My husband? Why the sudden interest on that matter? It's for a school project, Mrs. Right, Bruno? Exactly. We're interviewing elders. It's about, marriage. And, well, you surely have quite the story to share. Dear me, I feel honored. However, I'm afraid I can't do that, boys. Why not? You see, my past is no ordinary past. What do you mean by that? You know what, boys? I suppose it makes no difference at this point. Carrying all these secrets to the grave, what good will that do? I shall tell you. Oh gosh, secrets, what are you gonna talk about? Truth is, I'm a former member of the now dissolved Happy Havok. Can't be serious. Happy what? What is that? The Happy Havok was a secret special forces division. They were in charge of carrying out espionage and assassination missions, all under the jurisdiction of the government. That barely scratches the surface. Frankly, we were doing far more than that. Please tell us everything. I'm dying to know. Slow down, have you forgotten why we're here? You, your husband, the first time you met. Let's not stray away from that, please. It's not as though they're separate stories, mind you. Are you saying that? Let me elaborate. This is the story of how I met the love of my life. Let's, recall. April 15th, only a couple of days from now. What am I doing here? Obsydian Skye, a safe of sorts. The gate reads, Zane's property, do not touch. There's a flashlight inside, but the lock requires a keyword to open. Who are you? How did you get in here? I'm, your new, assistant-in-chief. Haven't they told you? There's no such thing as an assistant-in-chief. These government organizations were formed in the blink of an eye, eh? I'm not buying it, kid. Listen, I'm in the middle of some important matters. Stay here until I get back, especially after which we shall discuss your intrusion. Wait, let me go with you. Excuse me? This is no place for kids. You will remain here. Great, there goes that plan. Plan? Did I hear that right? Thinking out loud, don't mind me. I'll be waiting for your return. Commander Willie Kidd. Good evening, member number 3. I trust you are fully prepared for your first assignment. Yes, sir. Although I'm feeling a bit nervous, to be honest. Your feelings should have stayed at the training field, remember? My apologies, sir. Well, now let us verify if at the minimum your mind is in orbit. Tell me, who is going to be your partner on this mission? Do you want Supersonic Chris the holy trigger and thermal magma. This is not the def and no. Do I want supersonic or thermal? Thermal magma sounds pretty cool. Correct. You'll be meeting with him at the destined location. You will do everything in your power to rescue your captured partner. Once that has been taken care of, you will destroy Leroy's machine. Roger, leave it to us, sir. Proceed when ready. Good luck. Alright, let's see. What do we have to do? Can't go that way. Always go right. Greetings. I take it you're from the Special Forces? I am? How's the situation? I hate to admit it, but we're in a tight spot. Although I've never been the pessimist. Anything you need, I'm here to help, ma'am. Police access only. Give me a break. Is the Special Forces supposed to be this? 3 huyahs for the bureaucracy, I suppose. The door over there. Am I understand only you can open it? Yes. In response to our ID cards. May I borrow it for a second? Be my guest, Matt. Hold on a second. Say something inadequate? Is it true what they say about you? The Happy Havok guys, I mean? I got an idea. Instead of just giving you could, run a little demonstration. I'm dying to see if the legendary powers are everything I imagine. Suppose it wouldn't hurt. Oh, I see. Interesting. Amazing, more surreal than I ever imagined. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Miss Sykes could do that. Thank you, officer. I like how they introduced this mechanic now and not in the very beginning. Hi there, member number 0, isn't it? Magnus DeLorean. Well, allow me to have a closer glance at you. God is undoubtedly the master architect. Magnus DeLorean at your service, ma'am. The oldest member, was it not? A pleasure. Please, madam. Oldest carries such a gloomy connotation. I'd rather use the word wisest than less experience. I'll make note of it. I haven't introduced myself. I am Obsydian Skye. No need. I know all about you, young lady. The prodigy girl. God seems to have granted you not only with beauty, but talent as well. Dearie me, is there anything you don't possess? Well, I'm flattered. What can I say? Some of us just lucky. Lucky, please, madam. The lucky one is me. I guess enjoy your intoxicating presence. We should get moving, shouldn't we? Ladies first. You're welcome to use your remote control on me. My abilities are your abilities. We got a red thingy over there. We got a can't cross thingy over there. Something there, a guard there. Alright, let's do this. Key thermal visor. Why is it now you're... Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Definitely take that. Would hate to proceed further without the madam. Ladies first. Thank you for following me. Easy day. Am I supposed to now swap? Ah, interesting. Should be everything that we need. Easy day. So, sensing and making use of heat, is that what thermal magnets all about? I'm detecting some disappointment. Have I failed to meet the lady's expectations? Not at all, quite the contrary actually. It's great. This means we'll be able to bust through everything with ease. Let me stop you there, madam. What's that? I don't allow myself to bring about more damage than this. With that said, don't expect me to go melting away everything that gets in our way. Why not? I'm a peaceful man, madam. I don't enjoy causing havoc for the sake of it. Even when it comes to your enemies? Especially when it comes to my enemies. A man is a man, and all men are sons of God. Alright. No needless damage then. So I think that's our way of saying that we can't kill people. Ooh, hello. Ah, come on. I can't hide here. Perfect. Oh, hello. Would you look at this? Corpse is intact. The doctor's work, no doubt. Well, of his machine, if we want to get specific. This Dr. Leroy, I assume he's not your ordinary scientist. No man that ever walked our division has ever been ordinary. It can't possibly be. Was he a former member? Not of Happy Havok exactly, but from the division. Yeah, he was part. What is he trying to do? What each and every man thirsty of power would do in his place. To merge all of our gifts into one. What is he planning to use that power for? His ultimate goal goes beyond our comprehension. But surely you don't want to wait for that man to grant us a demonstration, do you? Definitely not. Let us make haste then. Is that what our deity is? Is able to have possession of all those powers? That is... might be useful for what? That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, there we go. I was confused for a bit. Okay, maybe I need what's his feet. This is so cool. Oh, easy then. Always a telephone. Lauren speaking. Yes, I'm in the middle of it. Listen, this really isn't a good time. I know. Leave it to me. Who is that? Just the commander. He seems to be rather impatient today. I don't blame him. Members were kidnapped after all. Indeed. Shall we go on? This is gonna get really complicated. Ooh. That was very bad. Okay. What? Come on. Okay. Hey, I was like, how am I supposed to get her over there? Okay. I got it. I feel like there was a lot of stuff that I did that I didn't have to do. But this looked to be a lot more complicated than it actually was. Here we go. How much more do you got? How many more puzzles? It appears the doctor has not enough reason to let our guard down. He might return any second. What in the world is that? Oh my gosh. Why, the machine, naturally. Machine? It looks like an out-of-space creature to me. There's more time diving into Jesus after hours. What is the most important now is freeing them. There it is. The computer that operates it. Go ahead, madam. I'll stay vigilant in case the doctor returns. Let's see. There we go. Christopher Alburn. Oh my gosh. Because he has that super speed. Why did I think of that? Look at the bright side. At last, you were staying hydrated. Get it? Bright side? It's like Lucas. Bright side? Holiday. Why should I know that name? Holiday. Whose last name is Holiday? Is it Dakota? Dakota Holiday? No. Magnus, there's no time. It's a trap. A trap. Some elaboration would be welcome. Leroy was murdered. One of those is a traitor. And may I ask how you come to know that? I overheard a conversation Leroy was having on the phone. The traitor has the star-shaped tattoo, which means one of us has. Heard the same. We must check everybody's body. Come on, guys. What do you think they're doing? We're supposed to work as a team, not blow each other's brains. She's right. Let's slow down, huh? We'll work this right out. Sorry, there's no one laying a finger on me. And why might that be, Christoph? Do you have something to hide? Dare to say that again, old man? I didn't hear you the first time. Alright, that's enough. I'm going first. You can check me, we'll go one by one. Don't move an inch, son. What kind of idiot do you take me for, eh? I saw the look in your eyes. You were about to do something, weren't you? Yeah, I'm about to show you I'm on your side. Good gracious, this is getting nowhere. You there, girl? You're the prodigy girl, aren't you? Remote control wasn't your only ability, if I'm not mistaken. She had more than one? You thought her nickname was due to her beauty? Although that would deserve its own title, granted. That's right, she has another ace up her sleeve. Clairvoyance. Is that so? This might be interesting. So, girl, do you know who the traitor is? I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing of a double agent. There you have it. Prodigy girl. Shut up, Christoph. Listen, Obsydian, is there any way you can find out? There might be one. Hey, look out! Find the Judas. Press the action button to have a second chance. Who shot who? What? Gosh, I can't get used to this. Tell me about it. Who are you again? Look, concerning your situation, my identity should be the least of your concern. You're telling me you've seen this happen? Are you also clairvoyant? It's, if that's what you want to call it. What do you suggest then? Give me a hand. I need to find the traitor. If you looked at your room thoroughly, I bet there's more than meets the eye. Will do. Thank you, assistant. And yeah, over and out, or whatever. Alright, let's go to 16. Something went wrong with Leroy's machine again. A gas leak, apparently. It's too late. Everyone is dead. Dead. If only I arrived before the gas leak occurred. I wonder if... Nice, here it is. I'm sorry, mister, but I'm gonna need this. How am I supposed to... Partner, can you hear me? Are you still there? Finished by the gas leak. Too late. 16 is kind of useless. The gas accumulation sabotaged the whole electronic. Sabotage the whole electronic network. The lab is shrouded in darkness. Interesting. Oh, the system is down, so I don't need to go through. Oh wait, Starship Tattoo is what I'm looking for. Let's see. Darn it, too dark. I can't see a thing. Can we? Okay, we can. I think I know what I need to do. Let's go. Try this again. I'm hoping I don't have to do the whole thing again. Excuse me, mister? You're my designated partner, aren't you? Hello, I'm the new member. Are you the prodigy girl who's been talked to about so frequently? What a disappointment. I wasn't aware I was one of the headquarters topics. I was one of headquarters topics of discussion. Don't think of yourself as a unique snowflake, honey. The only reason you're on everyone's lips is because you're the new thing. Next week, we'll be back to gossiping about Grasshopper Man's latest volume. Sounds like to me someone is pissed off that they're not the prodigy boy any longer. You better sweeten that tone of voice if you like to live till the end of the mission, kid. Kid, weren't you the youngest one? Until today. So how about we start putting the listening to your elders into practice? Come on. The other ones need us. Use your remote control me if you need to. Time is ticking. Get your butt moving. Can we... It's different, which is interesting that every person has their own kind of like little mat. Let's make it a little bit longer. How long? Sorry? The entry examination, how long? Why do you want to know? Just answer the question. 2 hours. What, scared of me dethroning you? In your dreams, they called me supersonic for a reason. And yet there's still room for doubt in your mind. Otherwise you would have asked. I was purely checking. If you had scored higher than me, I would have simply taken the exam again and broke the record once more. Why so obsessed with becoming the best? Competing with you is not even on my agenda. I'm not trying to become the best. I'm already am. Whatever boosts your egos, Kristoff. Why did I? So I'm gonna say I'm not supposed to press those. Easy. I'm confused. Therefore, that should be on. Okay, yep, that's gonna work. Okay, that took a little bit longer than needed, but finally got it. Oh, no signs of external injuries. Clearly the result of the machine's radiation. The thing must be operating at full capacity. But can you tell me about Dr. Leroy's machine? It ought to be destroyed. That's the only thing you should know. What would happen if we, fail? Use your imagination. What do you think would happen if a lunatic gets a hold of the abilities? At the minimum, he becomes godlike. Even that falls short. Let's keep moving. What happens if you press this? That goes away. I see. Jeez. Christoph, let me ask you something. Make it quick. Why the math? Surely there's more to it than pure fashion. Can't an assassin have a sense of style? Something tells me things are never that simple with me. If I were to take this mask off, Supersonic Chris would cease to exist. Are you implying that? Correct. My abilities aren't contained within me, but within this mask. For real? How are you able to? There are two kinds of people on the planet, sweetheart. The gifted ones, folks who are born into wealth, talent, and good luck. And then there's the rest of us who actually have it. You were gifted with your powers, and I was gifted with money, I guess is what he was saying. Gifters and growers. I've heard about growers. You never thought we could be real? Just because you don't see many of us doesn't mean we don't exist. Any particular reason there are so few of you? Simply because for a human to become one of us, well, highly unlikely. The process is hellish, for lack of a better word. But there is a trade-off. Those of us who develop our skills from scratch end up having more control over them in the long run. That's how I'm now able to transform my abilities to any object I want. I see where you're getting at. That's a much better way of preservation indeed. If anything were to happen to me, the fruits of my work would keep on living without me. Not so fast, sweetheart. I wasn't going to leave it that easy. But to have a taste of my powers, you have to pass it to an extra security check, which is killing me. That's why whoever killed the father, which was probably Leron, right? It was Leron or Henrietta, was able to kill the father at the party and then have the ability to have the super speed. Want to see if you can pass that check? I'm satisfied with my abilities, Christoph, thank you. Yeah, it's easy being a prodigy when you're born with a title. Alrighty, let's pass this. There we go. I see. I love this mechanic of like controlling people. It adds a different layer of complexity. Alright, okay, we kind of been through this part. there we go. Zan, is that all? There's a safe in the room. It has a flashlight in it. Keyword is Harry. Was Harry's last name Holiday? Oh my gosh. Okay, flashlight obtained. So now we go to the 17th, and we shall check. Let's go. We'll keep it supersonic. I honestly don't believe it's either one of them. Pulls out flashlight. Now we're talking. No, to see the body's completely clean. That's what I figured. I figured it wasn't gonna be him. Here it is, Mr. DeLorean. Why doesn't this surprise me? They'll turn the table. Let's reach for the time machine one last time. All right, so my partner gonna be Holy Trigger. It's gonna be the 15th. Let's go. Look, you must be Zan. I'm Obsydian, the new one. Pleasure. The prodigy girl, is it? Let's rush over the introductions. Working our team needs us immediately. Leroy's places up ahead. But must say something on my face. I am. What's this all about? He seemed just fine a second ago. Did you just slap yourself? I apologize, girl. I got lost in some thoughts. Please excuse my little outburst. Seems more like schizophrenia attack to me, but glad you're back to normal. I'm cool, very cool. Well, cool, too cool. I gave it some thought. You were aware I was the youngest member until you showed up. And not Brad, but I was also one called the Prodigy Boy. We seem to have lots in common, eh? Isn't Christoph member number 2 the youngest one? Well, yeah, I'm the youngest one if you pretend he doesn't exist. Which would be nice if you ask me, but that's not all there is to it, mind you. Have you ever wondered why they call me the Holy Trigger? I don't want to be rude, but shouldn't we, get on with the mission? The mission. I was just about to say it. Shoot. There you go again, messing everything up. I say you didn't quite catch that. Well, anyway, girl, feel free to make you use your holy sniper with your remote control. I see. I like it. Oh, I didn't notice that. The routes weren't different necessarily. We went right first with Magma, we just happened to work with him. We went north with Christoph, we just happened to work with him. I am just now getting that. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get out of here. Did we just kill them all? I mean, to be honest, I could have just kind of just... I guess actually no, the way they were walking was kind of difficult, I think. Well, let's kill y'all first. I see we're just gonna have to swap positions real quick. Here. Hit that. Boom, there we go. Easy. Okay, so what's your face needs to be here? Not me. Ooh, I didn't know there were actually people there. So these people were forced to have to kill. There's no way around. Don't worry, ma'am, I got you. I'm gonna shoot these people before they turn around and almost scare me to death. We got him. Simple 1-2 mechanic, just a little pew pew. They say an image speaks 1,000 words. That's my holy sniper for you. As you've witnessed, hitting my mark is not a problem for me. Leaving a trail of corpses behind isn't a problem for you either, apparently. There aren't human beings inside those suits, don't you? My conscience is clear. I was actually talking about maintaining a certain degree of order. Leaving all those bodies scattered is not exactly neat work. When the chef is cooking, you don't worry about him making a mess in the kitchen. You let him cook. Except you're not really a chef. You're a government agent. Actually, you don't know that. But we both would you like to find out? Nice try, Zan. Let's leave it there. A man has to try you know? I don't blame him for trying. Alright. We gotta put you somewhere in here. Hopefully I picked the right person. Assuming I didn't. Maybe. Actually, I think I did. Yeah, first try, let's go. I lied, I didn't. That works for us. See, who needs to kill when there's people there that you need to kill? That's to do it. I definitely shot the middle one. Okay. I wonder if there's like a difference saying if you don't, like if you kill the least amount of people that you, like if you only kill like those that you have to kill. Alright. What do we have here? Death by radiation by the looks of it. We must be getting close. I imagine this is how typical workday usually goes for you. Believe it or not, this is quite an outlandish day, even for I'm afraid this is as extravagant as it gets, girl. Following days won't be as much fun. That sucks. Hey, big thanks. Not all of us get to experience such an adventurous first day. Speaking of which, you want to know how my first day was? You won't believe it. There I was, facing an army. I bet it's a thrilling story, Sam, but should we be moving on? Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Time is of the essence, isn't it? How is it that you always find a way to spoil it all? Alrighty. Is this the door? No, it's not. One more. I see. I think I need hers. I'm gonna leave him over here. Will it reach? Wait. I will reach. Okay. I need you to hit this. Please. Interesting. Okay. So I was thinking about that earlier. Like, I forgot which episode it was. I was like, I don't really use the WSAD keys, you know, to move the camera a lot around. I don't really need it, but I guess there kind of needed it. She was moving really fast. There we go. Here we go. Something on your mind? My holy sniper. It's feeling weird, almost as if it was reacting. Some machine perhaps. Seems likely. By the way, out of curiosity, about your holy trigger, is it? That's right. My baby does all the heavy lifting. I don't know if you're ready to realize, girl, but I skipped the button. You're speaking with a grower, no less. A grower? This is incredible. I thought growers were pure fiction. Sad, isn't it? We don't get the recognition we deserve. We are real. In fact, Christoph, member number 2, is also a grower. Wait, am I the only gifter on the team? Magnus, member number 0, belongs to your kind. Still, 2 growers in the same team? That's like lottery luck. How did you come to... Actually, I'm afraid I can't take credit for my title. Holy Trigger was my invention. It was solely passed on to me. By who? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't expect to be a touchy touch. No, it's okay. More than a friend, he was a brother to me. One day, he simply vanished, as if by magic. Have you went through the old files, the D7 cases? Several members were missing there. I'm aware that he have been... Well, we're gonna find out real soon. And this friend of yours, what is his name? Harry Ocean. That's his last name, Harry Oceans. It was not the other name I thought it was. So you're telling me, the entity, pulled out Harry from Zan's. I thought Holiday was his last name, but it's not. It's Ocean. I pulled out Harry out of Zan's life to put it in Bruno's life. Bro, this is crazy. What in the... Is there a problem? It's nothing. Go on. So he just left a legacy before his mysterious departure. Holy Trigger is but the snippets of what he left with me. There was, and I pressed button again. Such as friendship, loyalty, love. If Leroy turns out to be behind this, his disappearance, I swear I'm sorry. I shouldn't let my feelings get carried away. Zan, we should get moving. Oh, the storytelling is a game. I love it. Let's go. Oh, but more? Come on. That's not okay. The tether is the one thing I get really annoyed with. I see. Do I have to go everything like backwards? I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to go, but that's the way I went. There we go, finally. Let's figure out nobody's home. That's strange. Here they are. Listen, I'm gonna release them. You keep an eye out. You just took the words right out of my mouth. Roger. I got your back, girl. You there, girl. It's Mr. DeLorean, quick. There you go. Piece of trash. Interesting. You, excellent job, both of you. He's dead, right, Chris? What do you take me for? He's well beyond help. This weasel was working with Leroy all along. Unbelievable. Glad we found out sooner than later. Chris, you have something to say? I judged you wrongly, woman. You proved to live up to your name. Job and yada yada yada. Thank you, Crystal. I was simply fulfilling my duty, as all of us were. If I'm being honest, something about Mr. Delaney felt off in the very beginning. But why? Why Magnus of all people? One of the most respectable members. Listen, dude. I know you're the kind of guy that can't be satisfied with the basics. You know the whys, the why this, why that, all twaddle. Me, personally, I don't give a beep 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 beep. Just want to get the hell out and go home. Crack a beer. I'm way past my duty hours. So, and this is frankly the sweetest way I can put it. Don't drag us all the way into here, as you usually do. Sometimes I do let myself get carried away. I'll give you that. Alright, I'll find out the details on my own. Not gonna bother you guys with it. Fantastic. Let's destroy this piece of junk and get out of here. Sounds good. Wanna do the honors? It's tough. Let me give it a go. Oh no! Zan, are they gonna kill him? Oh, my head. Zan, thank God. Back so soon? We were already discussing your funeral arrangements. Are you hurt, Zan? I don't think so. But, I do feel extremely weird. Be more specific. Before I got thrown to the machine, I was locked up in a crusty old cell. I believe all those missing members went through that same cell. You mean the one from D7 cases? Highly unlikely. You think they... Or I don't know if he said likely or unlikely. Yeah, probably nobody made it out alive. The machine sucked them all up. What makes you think that? Our powers aren't the only thing the machine sucks out of us. Drains our life as well. Take a look at that machine has 2 slots. Leroy can only feed it 2 members at a time. Now that you mentioned it, D7 files allude to disappearing happening in pairs. Which means Harry must be... Well, we don't know that for sure, which members were in by the scene and which weren't. I do know. Huh? It's hard for me to describe it, but I'm certain that all of them are with me right at this moment. Even Harry, I can feel him. You always loved making entrance, didn't you? What? Are you saying that the explosion that hit him? Wait, you're saying that what Leroy was striving for is actually materialized in Zan? Well, part of it. Mr. DeLorean's powers, yours and mine, are still missing from the catalog. You're a lucky bastard, aren't you, Zan? Don't be foolish. Power like this in the wrong hands. Shut up, you're probably the best guy for it. Softest guy I know. Too soft, in fact. Gonna get you killed someday. I don't need to have known you for long to agree with Kristoff, Zan. Hey, you guys are gonna make him cry. Anyways, I believe that settles the mission. Let's take Magnus's corpse and... No, where'd he go? That's where I finished the... Dude, today's... I'm out of here. It's okay, Chris. I'll take care of the report. You can leave. Yeah, no, I can. You don't give me orders. See ya. Day to remember, no doubt. And more to come. Time to report to the commander. And that'll conclude it, sir. Nothing further to add. Outstanding work. As for tomorrow, take the day off. You earned it. Much obliged, sir. It all worked out in the end, didn't it? Day off. I wonder what I should do. This is it, man. This is my chance. I have to ask her out. Obsydian. Yes. Oh, another one of your outbursts? No, actually. Of course. Boy. I recognize that boy. Oh, you knew each other? Yeah, no, we. What's your problem? Listen, kid, play along with me for a little. I'm about to die from anxiety here. Uncle Zan, long time no see. What's going on? I can't, man, I can't. I want to ask her out, but she's way out of my league. I'm such a coward. Boy, I do empathize. Look, as long as she doesn't end up murdering your best friend, you got nothing to fear. Wait, is that your girlfriend, is she? Shoot, I completely forgot I'm supposed to ruin this. Actually, yeah, she is. So, totally. So yeah, forget about it. Please? Oh man, that sucks. Never mind. Oh well, at least you spared me the anxiety. Phew. Zan, just listen to yourself. You really are the most coward guy I know. And I thought I had confidence issues. That's it. No date, I guess. No! No! Bruh. Miss Sykes, she's dead, Lucas. What now? Kill command. Oh, that's the end of chapter 7. Woo, it is. Everything's coming together. Like the pieces are slowly fitting. They're not quite there yet, but they're almost there, you know? Like now you kind of know where Harry came from. Does Harry have powers? Like apparently he was part of Happy Havok. So he must have some sort of powers. It's crazy. I guess now Dominik is dead because his parents never met. So that's interesting. Miss Sykes had powers though. We didn't know that. So much. What if you liked the video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff YouTube was sorry about. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.